So this video will be a walkthrough demonstration of the application that I built. The application is built using Ruby version 2.6.1, and it connects to the IEX Exchange API, which is meant to be used for getting real-time stock data. So I'm in the terminal right now, and I'm just going to navigate to the executable file. I'm just going to see where I'm at here. So I'm already in the bin that has the executable app. I'll cd up just to showcase kind of where I am here. So we're in this is the stock portfolio folder is the main folder that stores all the files. So we have a README, a lib folder, which contains all the source code, a gem file for the apps, config folder for environment files, and then a bin folder for executables. So that's where we'll navigate to. And then we'll see that we have this stock app folder, which we will run using Ruby. So now we're in the program, and it's asking us for our name, and then we'll just put in whatever name. I'll just use my name. And so here it'll return a capitalized version of my name and just a welcome message, and then the list of options that we have. So I'll just kind of go through them. The first one is to research stocks, and that will simply return the value of a particular stock that we find. So for instance, it'll ask us to enter a stock ticker, and I will just put in whatever I think, Google. And here it returns the name of the actual company, so Alphabet Inc., and then the value of the stock at the time, $15.24 and 44 cents. And I'll just do that a couple more times just to showcase that we can kind of keep going through it. Please select a number, so 1 for research stock prices, and we'll do Coca-Cola. And now that'll give us the current market value of a share at that time, along with the company name. We'll do it maybe once more for a different company. Enter stock ticker, let's do Shopify, and that'll do the same thing. And now we can do, I'll just skip 2 for a second and go to number 3. So with advanced stock details, it'll basically just return more stocks. Enter a stock ticker, let's do Shopify again. And now it'll give us more information. So we have the company name, current price, but now also 52-week high, 52-week low, market cap, number of employees. So now here it's blank, and for quite some, I'll do a few more companies. The majority of the values will return an actual number, but some of them, like this one, and I remember Coca-Cola, do not return values for number of employees. But then there's other P ratio and all these other things that somebody might be interested in. And then we'll do this for another one. Let's do advanced stock details for Tesla, and that'll just give us that data too. So here it does return a value. So not all companies return values for that particular data piece. Now to add stocks to a portfolio. So now whenever we are logged in, it'll automatically create a user for us from the user class, and then they will end up being associated with stocks once they add the stock to the portfolio. So like right now, like when we were doing research stock, this is not an actual object, a stock object in Ruby yet, it's just returning the data. So when we start adding stocks to our portfolios, that's when they become objects, and then that relationship between the user and stock class exists. So we'll go from here, and then we'll do, did I press 2? No, let's do add stock to portfolio, enter stock ticker. So in my portfolio, I would like Shopify. And now it will return the name of the company, the price again, but now a list of all our stocks. So now I only have one stock, obviously Shopify, at that price, and that is what's in my portfolio. I'm going to add more stocks to my portfolio. So I'm going to hit, would you like to add more stocks? Yes, I would. Let's do Tesla. Now that list of stocks in my stock list for user is going to keep growing. Let's do Coca-Cola. Now I have 3 stocks. Let's do Amazon. Oh, I didn't answer the right question. I'm sorry. So would you like to, let's select a number. So it'll keep the data here. So for instance, now if we wanted to skip ahead and go to 4 actually and print the stock details. So I'm just skipping ahead a little bit, but this will actually show all the particular users' stocks that they have. So, and the details, the specific details of those 3 stocks. I'm going to go back to 2 because I hit the wrong thing. And we're going to add some more stocks. Please enter a stock ticker. What did I say I wanted? Amazon. Now it updates. I have that short list of just name and price of the 4 stocks. I'll do one more. Let's do Ford. Let's add Ford. Now I have 5 stocks in my list. No, I don't want to add any more. That's my list. We can go back to detailed view of our portfolio now to show all the users' stocks and the detailed information about them. So now we can see that we have, it'll show us my portfolio, a list of all Tom stocks, and the detailed information about each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stocks. So that's about it. That's the whole point of the program at kind of this iteration, was to be able to use the API, create a user from a user class. We created the stock class, and then we created that relationship between the user and the stock when the user adds that stock to that portfolio. That's when the stock becomes an actual object. And when we're just searching for data prior to that, it just gives us the attributes without any sort of object-oriented value to those stocks. Like, they're not actual objects yet. They become objects when they're stored to the user's portfolio. So these are all stock objects for user. So a user has many stocks, and a stock belongs to user. And then finally, we can exit. So I will type, it says type exit to complete setup. And I'll do that. And finally, when we exit, it just, for one last time, it will, yep, it says, thanks, Tom. Your account is now set up. Happy trading. And it will finally, for the last time, just show us a list of all the stocks that we have purchased. And that is it.